Namaste children, welcome to your science class. So today we are going to start a new chapter, that is force, work and energy. So far in our chapter up to chapter 8 we learnt various things that are related to living organisms. Okay, but today we are going to learn a different concept, that is a force, work and energy. So at first we should have an idea what is a force, what's a work, how energy it is used, it is produced, everything. So let us start our class. So observe this picture carefully. When you are observing this picture carefully, what you understand? Here in this picture you can see that there is a big ball, and that ball, one person is trying to push the ball and another one, he is also pushing the ball in two opposite directions. Okay, so what is the new word I am using here? Push. Both are trying to push the ball but in an opposite directions. Okay, observe and remember the word that is push in your brain. So now here in this picture, when you will observe carefully, a person is trying to push the block and another person is trying to pull the block. A person is there, he is trying to push the block like this, and another one he is trying to pull the block. So due to which, now here if you will see, both are acting in a same direction, whereas here both the actions that are happening in a both the actions that are happening in an opposite direction, but in this picture both the actions that are happening in a same direction. One is pushing and second one is pulling the block. Yes, even here also a person is there. When he want to go out, even not only he, if you will observe, you people also, when you are going out of the home, you will pull the door. This is the door. But the same person, you, when you are coming inside, you are pushing the door. When you are coming inside, you are pushing. When you are going out, you are pulling. Yes. So now two words became very familiar. One is push and the second one is the pull. So now the push and pull actions that are shown on an object, it are called your force. So what is a force? The push and pull actions on an object that are called your force. Okay. So here in our today's class, we are going to learn about what is a force and what are the different effects that are caused by the force. Okay. Yes, we are going to learn at first what is a force. And the next thing is, even we are going to learn about what are the different actions that are caused by the force. So force, how we are defining? We are defining the force as the push and the pull actions on an object. Yes, the push and pull actions on an object, it is defined as a force. So now when a force it is acting on the body or on an object, what it will do? So generally where you are using this force in a general examples. Okay, so here see, force what makes the things move. So generally why this force is used means it is allowing the things to move. So the action of push and pull which is on the body or an object is allowing the objects to move from one place to another place. Like for example, when you are kicking a football, the force of your foot it is applied on the ball, so that now the football it is moving from one place to another place. Or else even here you are pushing. Okay, so or the next example, if you will see, the engine of a train, it is pulling. Yes, now here it is the pulling force. it is pulling all the carriages or all the blocks to move along with it on a track. Yes. So these are some of the mechanical contact forces. Contact forces means they are directly touching with the object. Some of the mechanical contact forces that are acting on the objects. Okay. So how we define the force? Force is defined as the push or pull action on an object. It always helps to do some work. Okay, so now what are the different effects of force? Yes, so when a force it is acting on a body, so what type of works it is doing? So whenever a force it is acting on the body, now it helps to move the body from one place to another place. Yes, your force is always helping to move the body. See, for suppose, yes, okay, when you are seeing here, a boy is playing with the tire. So now the force that is acting, the pushing force that is acting on this tire, it is changing the state of its tire, which is stationary in condition. So the pushing force acted by this boy on the tire is allowing the stationary object to move. Here another example, if you will see the pulling force, the person is pulling the complete wooden block towards him. So now the pulling box, which is at a resting condition, it is moving due to the pulling force acted by the boy. Even the same here, your cycle, bicycle, when you are applying your force on the pedal of the bicycle, now your bicycle it starts moving. Okay, when you're kicking a ball, the force that is acting on the ball, it helps the ball to move from one place to another place. See here in this picture, you even can say a girl, she is pulling the chair, due to which now the chair from this place it moves to another place. So the first and foremost effect of the force is it is allowing the objects to move. But is the force is moving all the objects? Stationary objects like your wall, can we move it? No. So it is a force is acting on an object to move the object from one place to another place, but all the objects that are not moving with the help of force. So now the second effect, that is, okay, force, it even can stop the moving object. So when there is a moving object is there, like you are riding a bicycle very fastly, and when you are applying the brake, your bicycle will stop. That means a force is there which is acting on an object so that it will move from one place to another place. And even if a force is acting on a moving object, then it even will stop. It stops the moving object. And here you see a duff, it is used to prepare. So the change, when you will observe here, the force that is applied by the hands on this duff will always and always change the shape of the object. It always allows to change the shape of the object. So force is used to move the object. Force is used to stop the moving object. Force is even used to change the shape of the objects. And one more thing, important thing, that is it even allows the moving object to go faster, or even it allows the faster going object to move slower. And one more thing, it can even change the direction of the object. Like when you are moving from one place to another, riding a car or riding a bicycle, that time we notice that when there is a turning there, you will apply the force and you will change the direction. So force is used to do several things. First one, it always helps to move the object from one place to another place, but not all the objects. stationary objects will remain in their resting condition. Now the second one is, it is helping to stop the moving objects. It helps to move the objects faster, and even it helps to slow down the faster moving objects. It can use to change the direction of the objects. It even can use to change the shape of the objects. So far we learned what is a force and what are the different effects of force. Yes, no? So now in our next classes we are going to complete what are the different types of force that are present. Okay, so open your page number 90 where you are having 3 MCQs. So complete those 3 MCQs. Okay children, thank you so much.